said it. I'm gonna be one of the greatest. And now that I'm finally here. Alright, you know that I got it. That's all I really got to say. I raise it up another level when the bright lights come on. Let's play, baby. The blood in my veins runs ice cold. Clutch is number 23. Wherever I go, that's the main event. I'm used to all eyes on me. All my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greatest. Now that I'm finally here, ain't nothing about this fake. It's the real thing. All my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greatest. It's the real thing. It's the real thing.
Count me in, Cole. Yeah, bounce. My boy. Yeah, man. Hey, look, yo, okay. Concrete since day one. Ain't no time to make up.
Back in 2012, we're live inside the cavernous Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the New York Mets and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Wei-Yin Chen is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Now at the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Line drive to center field. Brinson patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Chen is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind an account, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
He'll try again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, O'Brien makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
This is in the air to left. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
The right fielder, number 30.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Ball 2 now.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to get into this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Full count, 3-2. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with the payoff pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Steven Matz will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Steven Matz is what they look like. Big, strong guy, 6'4", about 220 pounds. Throws from the left side, smooth gas, 93 to 95. Terrific overhand curveball, and his changeup is getting better all the time. Steven Matz is quality.
So striding forward now, Brian Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Anderson.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Runner at first following the error. And set to go is the second baseman, Miguel Rojas. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Anderson aboard here at first with nobody out.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. Smoked on the ground up the middle. To second, there's Cano. On to first to complete the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Here's Starlin Castro. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off-speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
3-1 to the Marlins middle infielder.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And the payoff pitch. Grounded slowly to the left side. Rosario's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Marlins down quietly. Still no score. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Career numbers against Chen. He has 7 hits in 33 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in his zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Batting 7, the third baseman, number 4, Jed Lowry.
So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And up next, the switch-hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. On the ground for Castro. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Garrett Cooper. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Garrett Cooper.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
2-0 count, the pitch. Outside and low, 3-0. Neil Walker will be next. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Ready. Now, Neil Walker. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Set to deliver the 0-1. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Cooper on at first, nobody out. Set to deal on 2-2. In the dirt here. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit.
Most guys assume they're getting a 3-2 fastball in that count right there, guys. But he was able to keep his hands back, keep his nose in there, and battle for a knock.
And that'll bring up Peter O'Brien as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. And this one gets away. Throw to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
3-2, full count. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this one misses for ball 4. And now that'll load him up here with nobody out. Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz, batting at an even .400. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop-up strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Jorge Alfaro becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
The way this guy at the plate gets down the line, contact is your friend in this situation. Tough to double him up. This middle infield has got to do their best to roll it as quick as possible.
Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And he misses 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
All even now, 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Lagares on the run. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the run will score as the Marlins have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Stepping in now, Wei-Yin Chen, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And it's fouled away. One and 2. Here it is. And another foul ball. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Count still at 1-2. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The set and the 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Here's the 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Conforto is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Marlins forced to settle for one. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Marlins lead this one 1-0. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
He throws him on the fastball there. Ahmed Rosario goes down for the first out here in inning number 3.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Into the box now, Steven Matz, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
3-0 to him now. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The left fielder, number 52.
Here's your Cespedes. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Juan Lagares would be next if they can keep this inning alive. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So,
Leading up.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
One ball, 1 strike to count. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number
Ready for another chance.
Second
Miguel
baseman,
Rojas.
Miguel Rojas.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 13.
Standing in, Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swinging a soft liner. And that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Castro is off at first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami, but they're on top 1-0. So striding in, Juan Lagares. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. First pitch on its way. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
And Walker will put this one away for route number 1.
The right fielder, number 30. Michael
digging in to try it again. Michael Conforto. First time up, he went down looking. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Full count now, 3-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And they take the lead. It's gone.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Popped him up. There to play it is Walker, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 20.
So coming to the plate, Peter Alonso hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken on the outside corner for strike 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that fastball, took it deep.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Leading off the inning, Neil Walker, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The first baseman, Neil Walker.
Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out.
Now batting, number 45.
Striding in, Peter O'Brien. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. On the ground to the left side. Lowry's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Didn't waste any time. Like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes, desperate times, call for desperate measures. As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Count even now at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Alfaro, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
No reason to sit on anything other than the hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And the count will be full.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down. Here's Jed Lowry now. First pitch coming. Here it is.
The third baseman, number 4. Jed
Swing and a liner.
Lowry.
And this will be out of reach for Castro. It's a base hit. Digging in now, Ahmed Rosario, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. No balls and a strike to count. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Brinson is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Steven Matz.
So here now's the pitcher, Steven Matz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 15.
At the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Line towards center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Standing in now, Wilson Ramos. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And the run will score from second to make this a 5-1 game now.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs. It looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired. Going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Cooper will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Middle of the night here in Now to the plate, Martin Prado will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A cold strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's had some success, 5 for 11. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. to 2-2 now. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Brian Anderson. First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Prado gets his lead at first, nobody out. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Just a tick behind for a strike. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Rojas. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
From the stretch. Hit out towards second. A bare hand for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Austin Bryce takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. He's set and the pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Here now the 2-2. Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Now batting, number 20.
In now, Peter Alonso. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and not fielded cleanly here by Walker. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Number 4.
Now at the plate, Jed Lowry. He singled his last time up. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're
Anderson fields it cleanly. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's out. Down in order go the Mets. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Robert Gesellman will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Robert.
Stepping into the box, Starlin Castro. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Lagares giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Garrett Cooper. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Curtis Granderson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. A bouncer to the left side. Lowry's got it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Here's Neil Walker. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. The windup and the 0-1. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on. Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Into the box, Peter O'Brien, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Here it comes on 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Marlins leave 1. Curtis Granderson will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
For the Marlins.
Now batting, Ahmed Rosario. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Jeff McNeil will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 6.
Behind 0-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Yoenis Cespedes will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2 balls and no strikes.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Count even at 2-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
A shot down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Granderson. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Drilled to the right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. But the Mets are able to tack on one thanks to the solo homer. Hector Santiago gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Standing in, Jorge Alfaro, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him.
The center fielder, number 9, Lewis.
Ready for another shot now. Lewis Brinson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Ryan Holiday will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Ryan Holiday.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, and he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. At the plate, Brian Anderson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3. Folds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. Digging in, Miguel Rojas. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Ready with the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Fouled away. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that is into right field, a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it a 6-2 game.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Roll. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Starlin Castro is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. The 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Anderson on second. Rojas on at first with 2 down. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mets 6 and the Marlins 2. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Your attention, please.
Thank you, Heidi. Arlene Garcia will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Arlen Garcia.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hopped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Michael Conforto will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Grounded up the first baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Cue shot here out towards short. To his left is Castro. And the throw is right there at first. Oh, a fine off-balance play up the middle may have saved 2 runs, and the inning is over.
In is Curtis Granderson. His head-to-head line against Hector Santiago. He's just 1 for 6. Here it comes. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Not close. It's 2-0. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And this is swung on and missed by Granderson, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Neil Walker. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Peter O'Brien. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Line to the right side. Conforto is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in, Peter Alonso. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Sergio Romo enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. There's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Jed Lowry goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. There's a strike with the breaking ball. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. The next 0-2 gets him looking. Strike 3. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Bottom part of the order, 7. Digging in once again, Jorge Alfaro.
Leading off for the Marlins.
First offering on its way.
Jorge Alfaro.
And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
The center fielder.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. From the stretch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. JT Riddle will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Marlins. Number 10, JT Riddle.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cespedes is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now back.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Brian Anderson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Alfaro leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Miami down to their last strike. Ground ball left side. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have